Good morning children. This is the first class in 8th standard about the advent of Europeans. Okay. Today we are going to study about the how the Europeans came to India. Do you understand? Introduction. In 18th and 19th century, many European people came as a travelers and then civil people and missionaries. You know what is the meaning of missionary? For spiritual gospel, spreading out the gospel of Christianity like any other. Okay, they came to India and left some abandoned inscriptions, experiences. If you go to one place, new place means we can have so many experience. Understand? That time we can have some in memory. We left them in the diaries. So, these are the sources. We call these as sources. To know about this India wealth, the travelers and the expedition people, missionaries, they left so many documents, diaries, pamphlets, like they left. From that we come to understand so many wealth is abundant in our India. So, these are the sources. Many people, Portuguese, Danish people and many people visited our countries. So, in order to know the cultural development, social movements, how the people are moving from to one another, and then what are the cultures, what are the festivals they are celebrating, what are the customs they are following. So, many things we can come to know from the sources. The sources are of two types. One is written sources and another one is material sources. The sources are two kinds. One is written as pamphlets, diaries, manuscripts, like that. In their own language, அவங்களோட லாங்குவேஜ் என்னவோ அதில் எழுதி வைப்பாங்க இல்லையா. இப்போ கையெழுத்து போடும்போது கூட நம்ம பார்ப்போம், சிலர் வந்து என்ன செய்வாங்க, நான் தெலுங்கு பீப்புள்னா ஐ யூஸ் டு ரைட் இன் த தெலுங்கு, ஏதாவது சின்ன ஹிண்ட் எழுதி வைக்கணும், லைக் தட். மெனி பீப்புள் போர்ச்சுகீஸில் எழுதி வச்சாங்க, உருதுல எழுதி வச்சாங்க, இங்கிலீஷில் எழுதி வச்சாங்க, டச்சில் எழுதி வச்சாங்க, ஃப்ரெஞ்சில் எழுதி வச்சாங்க. ஸோ தீஸ் ஆர் த ஸ்கிரிப்ட்ஸ் வி கேதர். Okay, from that we come to know the wealth of India. So many people in and around European countries, they visited India. Understand? Shall we pass on? Clear? Now, what are the written sources? That time they invented printing press. So many they wrote many inscriptions, experiences, everything in their own languages. They expressed their experience in their own languages. So the people come to know and acquire knowledge from that. What is the art situated there? What are the arts found in India? What are the cultural movements? What are the social economic condition of the country? So they are very much interested because everything was written in their own language, no? They come to understand what is there, what is going on there. So if we read our thought of the day in English, we will be somewhat, what is that? We won't listen to that. If it is written in your own language, your social language, religious language, vernacular language, means we are really eager. We will be having much interest. So they are written in their own language so that they ensure more knowledge, so that they were very much interested to visit our country, India. So in that, the literary, what are the literature found in India? What are the architect buildings? What are the monuments? And then Marco Polo is the very important person to write all their experiences as a book. Understand? From that Marco Polo edition and inscriptions, we come to know the real position of the India, how it is built. So, one country is so much rich in resources, wealth means we are eager to visit that. Is it not so? Listen. And then, next, the Ananda Rangan is another person we have to know. He is working in the French Pondicherry government as a French translator. What do you mean by the translator? If you know one word in English means, we will find the correct meaning of that word in your own language. So, translate if it is written in French, Portuguese, Dutch, he will translate it in the own language. So, that he is a very important person, Ananda Rangan. He is worked as the assistant in the French trade of India. இந்தியானுடைய வர்த்தகத்தில் அவர் வந்து ரொம்ப முக்கியமான பங்கு வகித்தார். எந்த வருஷத்தில் 1736 from 1736 to 1760 he wrote all the diaries which contain all the transaction, daily events, what are the important things which has done in the period. Okay. So, Ananda Rangan is very much important to know about him. And then Archives, see, so many things they collected as an in a book, resources, every resources are written in the papers, they collected as a monuments. So, these are called, the historical documents which is collected is called as archives, that is preserved and kept in one particular place. In our country, New Delhi, in Asia, New Delhi is the largest archives, the collection of important documents. Understand? New Delhi is the largest collection of all, it is one of the largest people of India, largest archives of the South Asia. Understand? And then Tamil Nadu archives is collected only in Madras, Chennai. So, Tamil Nadu archives, it is collected in TNA, we represent as TNA, Tamil Nadu archives. Understand? It is represented as TNA. So, we will conclude. Many people, shall I summarize all the things we have read in this first class? Listen, many people, foreign travelers and then traders, missionaries visited in the 18th and 19th century India. They left some experiences they had in the coming in the India to visit India. They left so many equipments and wrote it in a paper. These equipments used, they are very helpful to find out the resources abundantly present in our country. So that many Portuguese, Dutch people, English people, they came to India for the enormous resources present in our country. The sources, how will you know about the country means two sources. One is written, another one is material sources. Today, what are the written sources? No, they wrote all the experiences in their own language, so that we can come to know it is written in their own language, so that we can understand them, we can read them, what are the art present in our country, what are the literature epics found in our country, what are the socio-economic movements among the people, what are the cultural things we found in our India. These are the modern things which make us to know about the Indian modern India. Understand? So that this is another one is material resources. Material resources we will see in the next class. Shall I close the class? Thank you, children.